Good morning, happy Monday, and welcome to our Mindfulness Center here at CLC. This is the place where we are learning how to live mindful-based life. We are working on growing our mental health muscles. We are working on becoming more mindful, balanced, grounded, and developing our happy way of living, how we see it, and with the best of our abilities. And first of all, I would like to shout out and thank you all of you who are sending your comments, who are sending us your emails and messages. And all the comments that I'm getting is I'm so pleased to receive, because they are providing me information that you're practicing, you are seeing the difference, and you are sharing with us. So this is a wonderful thing, and I want to share today some of the replies, some of the response that I've been getting. So people are saying, sharing with me that they practice improves their day-to-day life. It's not the most important thing is that they're not talking of like huge improvements. Like people are always thinking that life should change yesterday or right like the next second. No, people are sharing the idea that they see these small changes, small steps, small increments there. They see those tiny improvements, but they're tiny, but from a lot of them happening, and from your ability to see them, you see those happy moments, you feel those happy moments, and that's wonderful. Also, the huge thing for our mindfulness practice is that we are growing our space. Remember, we have our stimulus, our reaction. Instead of reaction, we want to have a response. So any stimulus which is coming from outside or from within us, like our thoughts, it's a process that creates our emotions that are staying in our body. That's why we do a lot of practices where we connect our mind and our body, so our thoughts and our emotions are in touch with each other, because one creates another. Then emotions lead to our actions, and when we do action, we see the outcome, and the outcome, we might like it, we might not, but we are dealing with the outcome. So if we start from the beginning, from noticing our thoughts patterns, how emotions are staying in our body, we are growing this mental space. And the bigger our mental space are, the more time we have to, from the stimulus to creating this response, and the less time we need to deal with the outcome. So healthy life, healthy relationship, and healthy feelings overall. So let's talk a little bit about how we do this going through the day. So I was talking about the simplest way to practice being mindful through the day. So the one thing we all do, for sure, I'm questioning if any of you are not doing this. So first thing we are all doing is we are breathing. So breath is always stays with us. We are breathing voluntarily. It's happening while I'm talking. I'm breathing in, breathing out. We all do this through the day. Also, we all require our daily amount of water. So we are drinking. We're drinking not only water, so we have our cup of tea, cup of coffee, and we enjoy it. We all have our food. So food, what brings us energy, what brings us macronutrient and all the vitamins, and everything to keep us alive, to keep us energized. And from this idea, you may also think that food needs to be more on the healthier side rather than on the unhealthier side. So we do these three things through the day for sure. So why not combine them and use it as a mindfulness practice every day, or even several times during the day. So the first practice of the day is we all wake up, most of us, and we cannot wait till we have our cup of coffee. So at this time, this is a great moment to stop, to take this full breath in, breathe out, take the full smell of the aroma coffee, and take your another breath in, breathe out, noticing, stopping for a moment, take a nice sip of coffee, enjoy it, and again take another breath in and breathe out. So very easy practice. Might seem for the busy people, why not have your coffee on when you are going somewhere? Because you know that we are living on either on an autopilot mode or in an awareness state. How those states are different. In an autopilot mode, we do everything automatically. So at the end of the day, can you remember what happened during the day? So, and of course you remember the things that happened, like the major things, but do you remember those tiny special moments that you missed through the day? For example, when you were hungry, your first bite of something, do you remember it? Or we all have in our life, we all have the situations when we thought about something we need to do, but then we forget about this. Why these things happen? If we are living on an autopilot mode, everything happens automatically. It's so easy. So thoughts, ideas are just coming through. They are not staying. We are not being aware of them. That's why we need to stop ourselves for a second, for a moment, and especially during this time of technological advancement, like I always say, it's so easy to just completely miss the present, current moment. So let's stick with this practice. Of course, if you're already practicing it, you can advance your practice through the day with another meal. We have lunch. So why not, if we are gathering together or having it on our own, why not sit before we take our first bite of something? Just pause, breathe in, breathe out, acknowledge the moment, what happened before this, and what is going to be the most important things are coming after this moment, and just with your full focus, with your full awareness, start your meal. And if you want to practice all day, you're going to your dinner time, and dinner is supposedly we all have with our family. One day might be different from another, but we want to have it together with kids, with our partner, or maybe with our friends, and we can enjoy this moment together. And again, not just sit and automatically eat and do not see what's going on in a real moment. So if we want kind of get from this autopilot moment, we take again the breath of awareness, and we breathe out, and with another breath in, we inhaling all the oxygen, all the life, and we are breathing out all the tension. And at the end of the day, you can practice it with breathing in the relaxation and breathing out all the tension, and you are kind of closing your day and ready to be relaxed. So let's try do a small practice right now. We'll use our cup just to meditation cup just to start our practice, and with this cup making a sound, this will be the sound that brings us to the present moment. So we see how the sound comes, how it goes through the current moment, and how it disappears. So we'll start the practice with listening to this magical meditative sound. And again, we try to notice how the sound kind of are born, how it's moving through the time, and how it disappears. And we'll try to focus on the sound one more time. So I hope you were able to bring your focus here in this space. And if you want to close your eyes so it helps you to be more concentrated on inside, we close your eyes and move all our focus into our feet. And we'll take the nice full breath in, concentrating on our feet. And we are inhaling and exhaling. And moving our focus up through legs. You may concentrate on just one leg. You are moving up through your legs to your ankles, to your knees, to your hips. Remember to breathe in and breathe out. We are moving up to our back, and we are scanning through our back, holding our attention a little bit at our back area, a little bit longer. And let's take the full nice breath in, breathe out, and with another breath in, we inhale all the oxygen and exhaling all the tension that we are having in the back. And as we now scanning up through our spine, up to our shoulders, and here we take another breath in, allowing all the oxygen in, and breathe out, releasing all the tension. Keep scanning through your neck, through your head, and through your face, on top of your head. Take the full breath in and breathe out. And another breath in, and breathing out, allow all the tension going away. And now we'll do the breath in, holding it and making our exhale a little bit longer. Another breath in, holding and exhaling a little bit longer. And from your top of your head, we'll go down to our shoulders, through our spine, back to our lower back. See how it's different now from what you experienced before, and scanning through our legs to our feet. And let's hold our attention, our focus for a little bit more. And now widen your focus, noticing your body as a whole. So now you feel your body balanced, grounded, and you feel it balanced with your mind. And now you will hear the sound again, and this sound will close our short practice. So in a Buddhist tradition, this sound is believed to be very healthy for our ears, and the sound is bringing us clarity and joy and happiness. Remember, you can do this practice going through your day whenever you need it, and you can use it at your best convenience. And again, let us know how you feel, how it's changing how it's changing you from the moment to the moment. We happy to hear you sharing all the ideas, all the experience you are going through. So today I want to bring us back to our mindfulness cards, our small helpers that are helping us to bring more practice into our life. Like we need exercises for our body, we need some help and practicing and some exercises to our mental state, to improve, to enhance our mindfulness-based practices. So we have our cards and we're gonna choose one. We don't know which one it is for today. We'll see. Okay, we'll do this card. And this card is about love and compassion. And the name of the practice is self-acceptance. This is very important this is very important practice, and it's believed to be very important for keeping your mental health in a good place. Because, as you know, one of the principles of mindfulness-based practice and living is non-judgmental mind. So self-acceptance, and an objective of this practice is to calm the criticism. So being a judgmental, being critical is falling into the same category. So remember, the objective of this practice is to calm the criticism. So it is believed, and as this card says, we cannot get rid of the criticism entirely, so we want to calm it down. And we have 4 steps. I will read the step number 1. Step number 1, focus on your inner voice. Is it critical and harsh, or kind and loving? Remember, every time you have a moment, take a deep breath and focus on your inner voice. Step number 2, if it is harsh, ask yourself how you can change this. Just ask yourself a gentle question of how you can change it. And maybe even the answer will come during the day, during the week. But ask yourself or your environment or your space, or send this question to the universe maybe, how you can change your harsh voice inside. Step number 3, send yourself some love and compassion. The beautiful step number 3 gives you an idea of love and compassion no matter what the inner voice is, even if it's critical or if it's harsh and very judgmental. Anyway, you send the love and compassion. And the step number 4, you forgive yourself and love yourself, even when you make mistakes. The idea to learn here, we all come here to make our own mistakes, which create our unique path. The greatness of this is you are doing it with love and compassion to yourself. So we'll go really quick through this exercise. Objective is calming the criticism. You try to focus on your inner voice. Try to see if it's critical or kind and loving. If it's critical, ask yourself how you can change this. The answer can come later. Send yourself some love and compassion. We all need it. Let all the regrets go and forgive yourself and love yourself, especially at the time of mistakes. And Let's practice it together this week. Let's share our results of the practice, the feedback, any changes we feel. Let's share it. Let's hear from each other's advice. I send you all the love and compassion, and do not afraid of making mistake this week, this day. Just make them with all the love to yourself and get your experience from this. I'm very thankful for you to be able to practice with us. Happy Monday, happy week, a beautiful, loving and compassionate week to you ahead. And thank you for coming, and I'll see you Monday next week.